This is a Pabunka hermitage. Almost 1,400 years ago, a minister of the Tibetan king Xizang learned from Sanskrit and invented the first Tibetan alphabet here. In a matter of centuries, the roof of the world has changed tremendously in every respect. What about the Tibetan language and texts? How do they feel through all this time? A glimpse into the publications may help us approach the answer. In Xizang, there is now an abundant collection of 8,000 Tibetan language books with over 45 million copies. Such an accomplishment wouldn't have been made possible without the advanced printing technologies introduced to Xizang after its peaceful liberation in 1951. Before then, block printing was the only way to produce books in Xizang. The process was laborious. Applying this method, it took thousands of craftsmen several years to carve just one set of Tripitaka, a Tibetan Buddhist canon. What's more important, the content of the Tibetan publications has been greatly enriched. In the past, the theme was mostly related to Buddhism. Now, books cover a wide range of subjects, such as philosophy, history, literature, art, medicine, and so on. Walking into a bookstore in Lhasa, one can easily find the English fantasy Harry Potter or the Chinese classic novel Journey to the West in Tibetan. Apart from publishing new books, Tibetan classics are better preserved than ever before. The Epic of King Xizang is known as the Tibetan equivalent to Iliad. Just like how Homer narrated tales of ancient Greek warfare. For centuries, folk artists in Xizang traveled across the snow-covered plateau, telling and chanting stories of the legendary hero King Xizang, who fought evil and lent helping hands to the weak. Now these precious oral materials are saved and collated. The most complete version was published in 2019, with over 370 volumes exceeding 80 million words. Even the Tibetan language itself is evolving. New words are invented as a variety of new things appear in Xizang. For example, the emergence of plane reduces the journey from Xi'an to Lhasa to just 3 hours. Whereas legend has it, Princess Wencheng spent 3 years traveling from the Zen capital of the Tang dynasty to marry Xizang Khenpo. In daily life, people use social media like WeChat, scan the QR code to pay, and watch live streaming. New lexicons in the Tibetan language reflect a dynamic and transforming society. And in such society, the Tibetan language is thriving.